Evergreen has had a monumental impact on my daily life. It's been my goal for several years to be a career firefighter. And one of the biggest struggles I had was working with this injury and saying, like, can I do this? And I came in and I told Al, and he said, we'll find a way. And so right now I'm working as a reserve firefighter and continuing to apply for full-time positions, but I can go into those application processes with confidence, knowing that Al's got my back and that he's going to make a way for this to happen for me, and that's huge. So my name's Christine Mann, and about 9 years ago I was involved in an accident where a car hit the back of my leg. I was able to keep the limb, but it caused some severe flat foot and nerve damage, as well as posterior tibial tendon dysfunction. When the injury happened, I was 20 years old, so it was a huge adjustment, trying to still be that athletic person I love to be, but also deal with this injury. I had lost a lot of sensation in the foot, and so I would try to continue with those athletic activities that I love to do, and I wouldn't realize that I was getting blisters. And it got so bad once that I almost lost my toe, and so it really helped me realize more the importance of proper bracing so that you don't get those blisters and injuries that can lead to potential infection and possibly loss of the limb even further down the road, even if you make that initial recovery. So what brought me to Evergreen was that I followed Al here from another practice. When I first had my injury about 9 years ago, I worked with Al and his partner at a different facility, and then his partner retired and Al left that facility, and when I went back I did not get the same feeling I did when I first started working with them. So I looked up Al's name and found him over at Evergreen and called him up and said, is this the guy? And they said, yeah, that's him. And I said, okay, well, I'm moving over to Evergreen. And so I have been working with him and his partner since the beginning of my injury, and it's been huge because this is a lifelong process. Your injury changes, you change, and so you're constantly having to go back, reevaluate, make a new brace. Just a few months ago, we tried a brace that I hadn't tried since I first obtained the injury, and I was able to use that brace now when I couldn't when I first had the injury because of the changes that have happened. And so it's really beneficial to have a long-term relationship with the person that's making your bracing. One of the things that I love about Al and working with Evergreen is that if it doesn't work the first time, they're going to make sure they keep working with you until you get it right. So I've learned to keep all my braces. Sometimes a brace that maybe didn't work for you 2 years ago, all of a sudden will be more beneficial for you today. So I hold on to all my braces, but I've had quite a few that we've gone through, and we're actually in the process of ordering another one for me right now, which is the PDE brace, and I'm really excited about that one because I'm working in the fire service right now, and that will be one that will be able to go into my fire boot. It is a great experience to work with Evergreen, everyone from the reception office up to the people who are making your braces. They're always there to answer my questions, even if I call multiple times a day. They're very good about getting you in if it is an emergency or if you're having a real problem with your brace. And what I love about this place that I haven't gotten a lot of other places is you don't feel rushed. A lot of times you go into a doctor's office, they've allotted 10 to 15 minutes with your doctor, and you just feel like they got one foot out the door the moment they walk in, and that's never been my experience here. Al has taken his lunch break to work with me and just really taken the time that's needed to get things right, which is so important for this sort of thing because it's not a fast process. I would recommend Evergreen to another patient because they really take the time to sit down with you and find what works for you. There are tons of braces out there, and sometimes it's just trying to find the right one that will work for you, and sometimes that is a months long process. You can order one and try it and it doesn't work, and the good thing is Evergreen isn't like one and done. Oh, we tried it, didn't work, I guess there's no hope for you. They really work with you to just find the brace that's best for you. And one of the things I love about Al is he really listens to me and listens to like why this works, why this doesn't work. I came to him and I said, I really need a brace for running. I need to get my running up. So we built this whole brace. It took a couple months, and then I got it. I tried it for a week, and I went, well, I can't squat. And then I came back to him. I said, I can't squat down. And he goes, oh, you want to be able to do that too? And I said, well, I want to be able to do everything. And he goes, okay, well, let's take this brace back. Let's change it. Let's make it so you can do everything you want to do. And so sometimes you don't realize what you want until you actually try it. And then you go, oh my gosh, this isn't what I expected. But Al has always been amazing in listening really to what I need and what's not working, and find a way to fix it.